Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Emmanuel here again, and this is FPL for Africa. Okay, so in this video, we'll be talking about the Matchday 3 squad and the players to target. I think we'll be well aware that some teams have already booked their qualifications, and the rest who haven't would also do that in this Matchday 2. With 2 wins, it's more than likely that a team has qualified. For example, Italy qualified yesterday, making it 6 points after their 3-0 win against Switzerland. I went with the brave decision. This was my match day 2 squad on the Limitless Chip in my last video. I went with the brave decision of captaining Bill, who actually was a no-show in the first match, where I was hoping that he would perform well, and yeah, he did. You could just imagine if he had scored the penalty and not missed it, because he ended up giving me 18 points as a captain, 9 if we had to count it singular. And he missed the penalty, of course, which cost him 2 points, meaning he was on 11 points before the points deduction for the penalty. And also, if he had scored the penalty, we'll be looking at like 6 points on that. So that would have been very crazy. Imagine 6 on 11, that's 17, and 34 points. That would have been massive. But for now, I'm sticking with the captain on Bale because it's will I say very much harder for me to be hoping for anything else. What I may be looking for now is a player who gives me about 10 points, which will make it 20. But I can't risk those 2 points for me changing Bill. Or if I ever feel like doing that, that means I would have to wait till the last day, which is when France play Hungary. So maybe I could captain Mbappe or Griezmann. But for now, the captaincy stays on Bill, and I'm not switching to any other player, regardless of who they play. For example, my initial plan was to switch to Yarmolenko of Ukraine against North Macedonia. But I'm not going to be doing that again. If he gets the points, fine. If he doesn't, it's also fine. And I also didn't go with Insigne because he seemed like the obvious pick and everybody was captaining him and all this. So if I had done that, then okay, now I'll be thinking of changing the captaincy armband to Yarmolenko, but it sticks with Bale for now. So 33 points, which takes my total points to 99. Yeah, that's fine so far. So the reason we are here, the match day 3 team selection. Um, let's look at the fixtures first of all. On Sunday we have Italy playing Wales, Switzerland playing Turkey, Ukraine, Austria, North Macedonia, Netherlands, Finland and Belgium, Russia, Denmark. The Czech Republic play England, Croatia, Scotland, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Portugal, France, and Germany, Hungary. So from this, we can just pick out some teams we think may rotate players. Starting with Italy. Italy will be rotating their players, as it's quite obvious they've qualified. And so I'll just be running through players I think will I say get a shout to start in those countries or in those games for those countries actually. Um, okay, I would also be looking at teams that I think have or need to fight for something. Teams that maybe have 1 point at this point in time and will need a 3 point win to guarantee them 4 points for that maybe third place spot or second place, depending on the group they find themselves as a part of. So let's jump into it then. Okay, Italy. For Italy, I will be thinking maybe they could start with a different goalkeeper this time around. It's possible they could go with Meret instead of Donnarumma. Although they rarely change goalkeepers, it's not really good to change your goalkeepers, but it seems like that's what's going to happen. So I'll be looking at Chiesa or Meret for Italy to see who can start for them. Then on the Swiss team, maybe Mbolo, because they'll be looking for 3 points. They have 1 point already from their draw against Wales. And Shaqiri so far in the tournament he has not lived up to expectations. And the Turkish team as well, they had so much promise with Soyuncu, the defender that plays for Liverpool. His name seems to skip my memory right now. With Demiral, who is in Juventus, Yazici, Kakir, all these players, but they've actually failed. Even Burak, I saw a miss he had against Wales just yesterday, and I was surprised that he could do something like that. So maybe on the in this game we could go with Embolo for Switzerland, seeing that he has a good fixture. Then for Ukraine and Austria, of course we could go with Yarmolenko, we could go with Malinovsky, we could go with Zinchenko. Any one of them would be a good pick. For Austria, I'm not really sure yet. I'm not really sure of what I could pick on Austria. I think I would like to see how they play against Netherlands to see who I would choose from them. The Netherlands played North Macedonia. Wow, that's a fantastic fixture. And I didn't mention this on my team already. I've taken out Ericsson and replaced him with my Wijnaldum, who has North Macedonia. There's a slight risk that he can be benched, but I'm hoping that as the captain and the major driving force in that team, he's going to start the match. Maybe hope for 70 minutes or something, and for him to give a goal or an assist in that game. The next match, Finland and Belgium. I don't know. I just think they would not bench Lukaku. There's something at the back of my head that tells me Lukaku may not be benched. He may start that game because he'll be chasing the golden boot and all this. So I expect him to start the match. And De Bruyne and Hazard have started the tournament injured and they're trying to regain their fitness. So I would be going for them. De Bruyne, Hazard, and Lukaku. Those are my picks on that team against the Finnish team. Finland look like they're out already. So even though they actually have 3 points, so they could be fighting for a draw to get the 4 points and finish up as the third best team. But I just see a Belgium win. You could even get a Belgium defender like Munier or something, because I see a clean sheet as well in this match. Then for Russia, in their game yesterday, Golovin was quite attacking. It was quite attacking. So you could go with him. You could go with Zuba, the striker. You could go with him, and maybe their goalkeeper is a 4.0 starting goalkeeper. His name seems to have skipped my mind, but it's a 4.0 starting goalkeeper. So that would be a very good option, as well as England and Czech Republic. In the English team, I think Sterling has been starting a lot of the games. What am I saying? A lot. Started the first game. Sorry, started the first game, and I see him starting again against Scotland. So this Czech game, I think he may be benched in favor of Rashford, Grealish, or Sancho. So I personally go with Rashford for that game. So if you're maybe using your limitless or your wild card, you could decide to go with Rashford against the Czech Republic. Then the Croatia and Scotland game, I don't know, I'll just be avoiding this game. I'll be avoiding it. Um, Sweden and Poland, maybe you could go with Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker. He may actually have something to offer. In their first game, he was quite bullish, doing a lot of things, dribbling, moving around, taking shots. He was involved in everything, basically. So I see him as a good option. Spain and Slovakia, I think I'll have to wait to see how the Spanish team perform in their game on the 19th. Yeah, I want to see their game on the 19th and see who I'll be picking from there. Maybe Jordi Alba for me now is the only sure pick. You could go with Moreno, depending on how well they play. Portugal and France, huge, strong avoid. This will be a very strong avoid for this week, or this match day, sorry. Germany and Hungary. By this point or at this stage, I feel like Germany would already be knocked out because I see Portugal winning them. And if they are knocked out, then we could be going with Muller or Gnabry, because now they will just be fighting for bragging rights to prove that at least they can win a game in the competition, maybe against Hungary, and that will probably be Lou's last game, the coach's last game, because he'll be resigning after the competition. So they may want to end that on a high. So you can go with their top players like Gnabry, Muller, maybe Havertz, maybe Werner, depending on what happens in the Portugal game. But like I said, I see Portugal winning that game. Okay, so that's about it for the players to own, players to hold for this match day. On my own team, I could make another change because I have two free transfers. I spent one on Wijnaldum for Ericsson, and I could make one more transfer. Maybe the funds I got from making this downgrade, I could use it to upgrade the Hungarian winger Nego to someone else. Whatever my final decision is, I would post another video on the 20th, the day for the first game. I'll be posting another video then, so you could see my team selection, and also on my Twitter account, you could search there for the screenshot of the first of my team for the match day 3. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for coming to my channel once again. I was really impressed with the way the last video did. So if you could like the video, it helps the channel grow more. It helps more people see the channel, see my content and the rest. So if you like the content, please do like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in the next one.